My guest has been seated, and I have my own industry brother, Zeal, Nana Kweku Bliss. Zeal, akwaba.
Yeah.
And
then move a pandemic, make a training by the phone.
Inter Abba Samaba. And Abba Samaba is not there, the bro for Fafa.
See, yeah, the befa. But penny waha. It's also the
no, don't attack or no, to Katrina throughout.
Are you sure?
Mammy take opportunity to introduce my second guest, Kelvin Kenneth.
Yes, madam.
Akwaba.
You're looking.
Thank you, darling.
You're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then your voice is okay, you know.
Yeah, the voice is coming small.
Yeah, it's good.
May decided that from now till Monday, me pick a call. Whatever you want to talk to me about, text it.
You said it yesterday.
And I've done it. I've done it today.
I don't believe it.
Let's see.
I've done it today, actually.
It's not going to be possible. At least one or two calls video.
No, I've done it. I've done it today. Eframa, no matter to call, no matter where I am, I can't talk. And I actually put it on my status that I'm not picking calls because I need to rest my voice. And until I rest it, only and I need the voice to come back fully.
Yeah.
I need it. I need it to be as sweet as it used to be. You know.
Pressure.
You know. Hey, Kelvin, let me ask you this.
Yeah, okay.
Don Jazzy. Also, he doesn't see himself as somebody who would be faithful to one woman.
Okay.
As a man.
As a man.
How difficult is it to stay faithful to one woman?
Yes, it's very difficult. Or kind of crano. And then the crano also no wakano.
Oh.
Yes, the crano no wakano. On inquiry, na MBS like hypocrisy kind of marriage.
Okay.
And now the industry no woman so. That's the real truth. And so you know kwa na akasa asem no. If you Yakasa Bulldog Crack said the same thing, say, or no one to be manage female artists without sleeping with her. And then these things are real stuff in a yeka. Bebre a this year. Our for Bebre and for a Ramon crowd.
Well,
yes.
Well, that's true.
And what different girlfriends. And Don Jazzy, the where he see himself right now and the things now what you see at the quantum 200% is that there are some opportunities beyond more. If you don't get sexual intimacy with certain people, there are certain contracts you are not going to get. Don Jazzy is not looking at Nigeria alone. No, Don Jazzy is connected to the international level. And then these people really want funky stuff, really want to play around, really, because sometimes people will say, oh, is it Don Jazzy? Oh yeah, I just want to have some tip, like a bit of him. And then that one, it gives him the free role because the fear or no, why not open to everybody to come in, come and sleep there, have parties. Sometimes on the tone is some of the strippers even come there.
Oh. Because so I'm asking you as a person.
Yes.
Are you married?
As soon as me on life on.
Are you married? Are you married?
No. You just go.
Kelvin, are you married?
Oh, as soon as me there.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
You are married.
Yes.
Are you faithful?
Oh yes, of course.
Do you see yourself being faithful throughout?
Oh, it's very possible. I'm not God, but it's very, very possible.
But you agree that it's not possible to be faithful to one woman?
Oh no, I cannot sit and say that because the reason why I also at the worry. Sometimes it's not just about the beauty. It's not about I can pick some people. Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife. It's not because of say open. It is what the person is bringing in. Until all the time, no, it makes it look. It makes it look, and then makes it always getting something from the woman. So why should I have to go chase other people?
Oh, okay.
You understand me? So it's based on the impact where the woman is bringing in. So it makes it look like all the time there's something new, something fresh about the woman that I don't need to, because Obi or worry because of money. The woman is given him. Obi worry because of that. Woman say no year feel like you know. So be a 1 year or the I can't sit and totally say that's how men are. No, one day, no. I can't.
I like the way you're smiling. Zeal is smiling.
But it's very possible for you to also cheat because some people cannot stay with a woman for more than 5 years, 10 years, all the time because you'll be seeing the person all the time. So that's why there is a variety of activities that you guys have to do. Make sure somebody travels. Make sure you have the don't
But it
keep
was
a
spicy
yes,
relationship.
else definitely.
Zeal. Okay, you see, that may area will go to the event. Let's limit it to an industry. Is it possible for somebody to be married and be in our industry, and then the person would be faithful to their partner?
It's possible. At the end of the day, it depends on the individual. Say,
okay,
what I would say or no. You've programmed yourself, your mindset. Say, you want to be with one particular person throughout your life, and then they won't know what program you. And you know them. What kind of same you become that thing. So the more you tell yourself that maybe many of Barbie and when I get married, and that's how it's going to be. But it's very difficult, especially in this industry, because you're seeing nice girls. I would not lie to you, bro.
You see the way I'm most of my you should know that you will follow a personal question will follow.
No, I know.
You know a personal question is I want to follow.
We'll answer those questions. But for now, even when you hit the street, wanted to see count 5 girls who will pass. 3 of them or 4 of them, you would love to have something to do with them. Yes, so at the end of the day, the individual's personal decision. And look at how girls rush at fame. Girls rush at somebody who is creative. So you will be on TV, so you
don't know why girls are like that too.
No, it's not just about girls. You see,
yes.
I hate it.
No. Fame.
I don't like it.
No, it can't. It's there.
It's won't take that opportunity to open other doors. I'm telling you.
No,
that.
like to them work at the girls like famous people.
Yes.
I don't.
No, that is you.
Because you're even close to and you're close.
So if you're just a mere person, and then if you are with somebody or you're famous, see my own brother. See, let me tell you something. My own brother, and I borrow my own brother. Blood, it's not
blood
like
brother. Yes.
I was furious. Sometimes I get furious. Sometimes maybe I want to now be in comfort friend and I would in the chair. What would in the get more like attention than even him.
Yeah.
Why they so
even
when they get to you, they can get to him.
So it's like sometimes when yes, I pay him say, hey, now go for eba me home mum. Tell can I get his contact? Sometimes you know, oka check for say, this is my manager. You be too good. I'm telling you, how much money girlfriend?
Zeal. I've had a conversation, or I know a couple of people in industry. I've had a conversation with, let me limit it to one person. This person is married. And when it comes to love, like, like, everything. But then, everywhere he would get help from, somebody wants a taste of him before they will help him. Now, also, you're ready there. He will let anybody else taste him apart from his wife. So he's not getting the help he needs. In this industry, does it require that sometimes you have to be unfaithful to be able to break through?
Yes. Part of the reasons why personally I'm not engaged in any relationship and I'm married and I say, I really want to do this thing and do it well. Before. The reason why I say I really want to do it is say, me per se, me drew baby at a point a man about I've done it, I've passed that level.
Okay.
You get it? Okay. Normally, it'd be a high school, my dating, that kind of thing. In the industry, it wouldn't work. If you get married before coming in the industry, it's very difficult for that marriage to be strong. And as a then say, because when the fame comes, you have the opportunity. When you are poor, and as Ken even say, man, you go for a certain kind of people. So sky crab bones same so okay. So from Obisami, my advice to everybody watching and as Obibi or say, try and get to the point you have all the experience, you have the balance, you know how to balance in Nema. That means maybe a worry, but people are coming. You know how to say it's a derby and still get nyao pay free because the industry there it will come. Oba Obema Obi person know that and son why even to the extent I don't even want to go there when the gay people and all those in the industry and also was system name, no doubt about it.
That so, gays in the industry.
I like the smile on his face.
Like
yes, and about a point here BB you are come to put up an event. I want you to do this before that.
Do you know why I'm laughing?
Why?
My picture. Kelvin Kenneth. Or be events no here be na wabo.
But me, I've experienced it several times.
It's there.
I'm laughing because I've experienced it myself.
Personally, I've also experienced it.
The briefing say, "Oh, Kelvin, the way Kelvin looks, no, he's a gay. Like me, so I get guys rather.
Oh,
You understand me? So
I see.
I've experienced it several
times. Industry, no, you say bunny too much. I'm a to me say bunny. Obi the bunny cry. The person is proud of saying, "I want to sleep with you before memo the opportunity," but it's not right.
Imagine, I feel so offended by it.
Yes.
They make it look like it's normal.
Yeah,
it's normal. Like
it's just a signature and a recommendation. Then Pakunaka say, "I want to meet you here. You go the first day, you go the second, and obviously."
I mean, that's normal. Let's go to.
You are not desperate. Nanka, if you are desperate,
I've never.
That is you. You see, so don't compare yourself.
Only
you
know.
Okay, so I am of the view that if something needs to be done, when the time is right, it will be done.
When?
Which one is the one?
I don't let anything have too much toll on me. I would have to do something.
I want to have sex with you, and as a person, I know that. But when you come that maybe I'm here signature and I say I want you to recommend me to this person or I need you to help me facilitate something, I don't know the opportunity number. It's definitely the person who says, "I'm starting in a nice way." Eventually, one say no pay, we no pay.
Wow, this has been a beautiful conversation. But it has been beautiful. But before we go to event, I don't think I would ever put anybody in the position of give me something before I do something for you. I'll just I want to do something.
Never say never.
Oh no. I'm not that person.
I'm not
that kind of person.
I know.
I'm not.
No. You do things.
I know myself.
Do you think that's how they are?
I know myself too much.
You've not gotten there.
I know myself.
I know
myself. With this one,
I will never.
With this one,
don't say never. But I like the courage and the vim.
But don't say never.
I will never.
Okay.
The Kelvin Kenneth will need something. Another Zeal, you need something. I tell you, come on.
Come on.
It's
not about us.
Come on.
It's not about us. I mean, level bender, me drew out.
No matter the level. See, no matter this conversation will continue after we are done with this.
But never
I will never get to that point. That one I trust myself.
I like the courage, but never say never.
I trust myself.
There are certain things that
if you people insist that I should never say never, no, one day, I'll ask for favor. And it will not be because I want to do something, but I'll put you in a position to just stress you. I just stress you.
That is your mind, though. But I mean, I won't.
You won't say never.
I'm still advising you not to say never.
Not to say never.
Yeah, not true. You are not married. One. And now, when you position you are in, so no, because you be free more. You go in your benefit. You know why?
But on the larger scale.
On the larger scale.
What is wrong?
You guys should wait. You guys should wait. I don't want to change today's topic, but this will be a discussion. The two of you will come and sit and we will discuss it. Because now you people, we are going deep.
No, I'm just So I'm just opening your eyes.
So you people will come again. You people will come again for this discussion. My producer, I beg, note it down. Get a topic for this. We will discuss it. Kelvin.
Yes.
You were at Legends Night.
Yeah, Legends Night.
How did it go? Not then.
Amazing. Just that it got to a point and I said no more who the omoye.
One. Okay,
I can't mention brand's name here. Because it was organized by
so it's sponsored by Cap Farm.
No, it's Cap Farm's event.
Oh, okay. It's a Cap Farm Fankasana organized.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So controlled by them.
Okay.
And then operated by them, did everything by themselves.
Okay.
You understand me? And then I think because they have already maybe last year.
Last year.
Yeah, very good. So they thought that's how it's going to be. But the kind of people that came, the numbers that tripping, there were Omankasa Bem said yeah,
okay.
because they people like personalities came, dignities came literally.
Oh, but last year I was there. Me had some red carpet interviews.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of, I think Kufo was there.
Yeah, this time to go. Yeah. I mean, yeah, last year too I was there, even though it started quite late.
Yeah.
But this time around, the teams I sent them because they were able to first correct certain things and then all that. Just that it was not like it should have been pa. Just that the fortunate thing for them, you know, say some of the guest artists, say Kweku Bliss was not on the bill but came and then they were able to
fix him
in there. Okay. Because some of the main acts in the they were not ready at a point, so you have to find ways and means to make sure say apart from that, you know, everything was solid. Everything was
main acts now Ohinaba Kisi Daddy Lumba and then Nane Champo.
But come performing we have a couple of band also tried a bit. They've tried, like they did well with in terms of, and because it started early as well.
How was it like the moment Daddy Lumba and Nane Champo were together on the stage?
It was fire. Because at the point makers was fire, and I said people didn't even believe Daddy Lumba was there. Because Nane Champo there, we all knew Obeba. So he came to perform first. Into performing on an hour or so, so he decided to call into as the last song. Into a friend about bear 4 times, and I jump on friend that Lumba bear 4 times. Now that Lumba was not showing up.
Oh,
so now that Champo have to go backstage and go and see the reason why it's here.
Omba.
I think it's no call a washroom or something. I think doing so because me myself I have to go backstage because me miss me no. Until later na sana ma signal and sana na Champo eba back to stage and sana waka say oh I feel the nua bema no are you ready to come? But I think say that Lumba was not really well.
Okay.
And so you have to know how to manage him to get to stage. But when they got on stage,
it was crazy.
That Lumba know how to bring crowd together.
Oh yes.
So as soon as he got to stage, everybody was forcing to come close to the stage. But because of the dignities, the people were not able to move to the stage. So they performed like 2-3 songs because everybody no Biajan as well. Then the lighting and everything was good because they were thinking of how people can get good pictures. Yeah, so the light was just on them. And then the way they did the stage too, they made sure say between the stage and dignities, you know, you could really see from where maybe I would
the same venue for last year.
The same venue for last year.
Will you see for this year?
Yes. So you have to make sure say when that Lumba or J Mike was the new song, you know.
A phone
very good. No say
wow.
Come and see.
Wow.
It's like I say it doesn't matter whether you be MP, whether you be this Obia, because literally 80% of the people there are, let me just say, middle and then high class people. So I saw MPs, I saw CEOs moving forward to jump to them. And then me, I was close to the stage. I was very close to the stage, so I was able to capture. And then the way they were dancing together, it's not like a performance. I said, "Yeah, Omumi are separate.
They are together.
They were together, and then whilst they are performing, they are saying almost a story. Oh, that Lumba really acknowledge Nane Champo because also introducing into her life because also it was for.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we have to let everybody to clap for Nane Champo and say Wabuano.
Beautiful.
Yes, it was beautiful. Those things were not scripted though. We used to say we also in a comment. So we go on to performing you be I say Salmon with Nana Okay say Germany. Then
it brought back memories.
It was amazing. So dancing together, eyeball to eyeball contact. Sometimes we do not the same line, facing each other, making sure that there's no fight, nothing, but in your business. But me personally, I know it was fight, but the thing it was a beef, but just that this time around.
Nka baby Zeal, we've all been of the notion that Lumba and Nene Champon, there is beef between them.
It was beef.
And for as long as I can remember, there is beef. And you know, is it that they decided, because money is involved, they decided that, okay, let's put our differences aside. Now, yembra one stage, na yembe perform. Or you think that finally, whichever beef there is, it has been settled. Because if you are performing and we're of some memories, when we're in Germany, when we're here, does it mean that the beef has ended?
It doesn't mean the beef has ended. At the end of the day, who said beef no ended. If the two of them come back to do a song, maybe an EP or an album together, we see them most of the time together, like Senya beef.
They hardly even release songs.
So I'm thinking, said the money was good enough, said they will come on stage together. Aside that, because I can you say no baby and say you won't hear any link up from any of them. Even Omo Campo, Winka Win or Nane Champon Campa and all that. And see, I think that the money was good enough. But moving forward, it's one of the things I didn't go there, but I'm checking on social media. One of the things I saw, they say, Omo Maye film. It's like Nane Champon, Daddy Lumba, like
they are being best, the Lumba brothers.
Do you get it? So at the end of the day, Senaoka said the people were excited to see them and all that. We monitoring on socials too, were super excited because to see them perform together was amazing. But the beef there until there's a project between the two of them, and now until they mount another stage and do another,
it will still feel that there is still beef between them.
It was like at the point on a measure video, and I say, was it Nane Champon also was asked that Lumba said, what's in your Ghana for can't fire Juana?
That's the song.
Yeah. And I remember seeing that video.
That's the song.
Yes, and it was kind of mom, let's do it. Do you get it? Okay. But at the end of the day, I didn't feel the connection that much. Say they are at peace with each other. But I'm looking forward to that happening. I don't know if anybody shares a different idea.
The whole thing is, you see, right now, Kafam is the one, I think, sponsoring Lumba.
Okay.
So getting Lumba was conk.
Okay.
And another champion mom, I think, so almost contacting us external and then Olinaba Kusi.
So last year, Zeno was Daddy Lumba, Amachi Dede, and Kojo.
Yes, and Kojo.
Last year was the three of them.
So now that Lumba is also looking at maybe we drew. Will be a new FM station.
Yeah.
Kafam is the one managing him.
Okay.
So apart from the money being good now, also to me say this one is also an opportunity.
Good for business.
Apart from business, the brand nankasa.
Yeah.
Because we're releasing new song. Them. And then now, in Kofo, I've been and said that Lumba don't finish all.
Yes, the last year event, In fact, me agree Yama, it felt like me Lumba ni PA. People were like, Lumba will not come.
Yes.
I said, Lumba will come. Wow, how would you charge 20,000 for a table and tell me Lumba will not come?
Why be that?
Why charge you that much? That
one. Oh, Lumba be that. Oh no, Otimi come drew. Otimi come drew. Hold on, was say and Kofo door so crossing. How I don't expecting to know. Also, offers can be cancer and more. And power bonds or tunica. This one, the patch of it. This one, I just want to prove to you.
Lumba is my kind of person.
No, but you know. But
he's like, I know.
I mean, it's not good for you, but
it's not good for business.
It's not good for, but I'm just trying to. So all these things, Kahuna or no, Philly say, hey, Jamedri, what else? So let me make sure that I win my people back because. Baby, what do you? I find our FM station. I find our releasing them. That Lumba, all you know, our albums bear 3 good them. All you know, our person will release it, but of finding ways and means to release them. Me, in terms of the beef, Nasem no, me the way the people were, relating them. Me say, oh my yeah, because enyum na work no o ma ye whole albums to mu hu ne say enyum ya enyum bebre edi enyum dia biem ne ye sanso nye biem ye sanso ntu biem like dia biem ne ye sanso nye biem as brothers
as brothers
because of more albums.
But they did that almost yes and enyum no and soon as the incident happened.
You see,
before the breakup.
Na champon e ka say when it got to a point, they were too powerful to the extent that together. Ghana music, and so them grow ye more. I mean, this one is on stage as an American.
No. I'm not doubting say it be okay, but how true it is
now.
How
no, the didn't know what can
no, I can ask some.
The reason why they decide to go on a separate ways to grow the Ghana music because on who said that lumba you're strong it was certain parts also you're strong another part even doing a high life but you see omo year pa ba ko de ye odo ba ko so de ye abrabom
okay
what I say that lumba dey no say o pese o bo o pese o ye nema bia but you so that lumba pa
ehu baby sisi ya wa twele kafa
o pese abrabom o tena siti abrabom nsem so so and until they decide to do that to build the music industry. And now, omo 30 albums.
Okay.
It's 60. Nti omo mienu ka se ko mo ye albums a.
Ko ye PD.
Omo mienu ka se they became dosun to say omo
mienu okay. 60. Sanka it will still be 30 instead of 60.
Instead of 60.
Oh, okay. But then let's look at the Legend Night itself as an event.
It's an event, yeah.
This is an event that pulls precedents.
Yes, of course.
Almost all the big people in this country.
Yeah.
And onye the usual moframa, hey. There are artists that in as much as impenyimfo no pede what's na wash the youngsters equally
yes, of course
want to have a feel.
We had a whole
Do you think we should have more of such events?
Yes, I mean
the Legends Night kind of event.
Yes, it's not just open air. ETV started it. That's the Global Media Alliance started with the Legends. And randomly, so we've had a couple of events at Legends Night. Yeah, Samini and then Amachi together.
Together.
For the youth and then for the Empenyinfo. And also I showed up like that kind of Empenyinfo. New Year, yeah, Amachi Day and then Kofi Kenata.
Yeah.
And also so we've had a couple of Legend Nights, like back to back. ETV for the Global Media Alliance for the has been consistent every year. It happens, and then it has been amazing. And then Omo Kwampo the Legend Night they bring people from to me some African art from a different country as a legend. Last time Omo Two-Face,
but then is it
part of
one thing I like about this Legend Night in particular is the fact that it is all Ghanaian.
Oh, see, at first,
Ghana.
At first, no,
Zeal
legend ball. Let him land now.
Legend ball. And also they would just honor one person. A.B. Kingston has been on it. That Lumba has been on it. Amachide has been on it. Yes, and also for one person throughout. Also Amano, Sir Anwin Award at the same time. And also so now we had great president. Everybody would just be there. And then it was back to back of the songs, and then able to even fuse the youth to also have an idea of who the person is. Our can history in BBR. So as I make it has been a couple of ones. Well, what I say, just that this one has been the current one. I think say you really have a feel of it. What I say, but me I've had a couple of ones, and so Krampona it was doper.
Okay.
It was doper than even this one cry. But we say this one because of say when ya legends together now who the feel
the feel no.
And also have what different perspective about it.
Zeal come in area na ya ho kakra ba na ya.
So the whole Legends Night thing, I sometimes may share the blend of ABR old school and new school now. I really don't like it.
When it's like strictly the old school.
I want it to be strictly.
It gives some sweet vibe.
Old school. I give us the old school throughout. And when we come to the new generation, now we have those.
But you see, the sweet thing about anytime I've been at an event, or strictly old school, no, the young jump to the old school even better than the old people seated.
I don't know why. Do you know
It's
why?
music.
I'm just saying for Legends Ball because they have to wait because they didn't want to add any young star or anybody. So you have to wait. You have to let the band play till the because it's our old school. Maybe say you much the more time no. How much the more performance no. Ever lasted like a 45 or an hour. You know, so no, sir, no. So what you take it? You're just expecting that the show will end at 12. What I say? The show will end at 12. Meanwhile, we calculate time now. Show no show a chance here. Now we will be infusing in a hard until right now. Instead of the new school, no. Right now we have old school before old school. Until you were akatechi oho.
Yeah.
You were tiny oho. You were TikTok oho. There were so many high life of war. Even you come first question P. So old school, but on
no, at the end of the day,
old school, but we munchamo.
Okay.
Munchamo ho kakra samaba ye de nkomozino yes botchedo. Questions that when you dance penye matina ha mu no mi. I don't we go mitri muche. Ye ncha ye ho ye ba ye botchedo. Momona Kwaba from that break. Zeal, answer na yebokono. Now we're talking about having just the legends and not fusing it with a new school, just old school strictly.
We have the old school. We have the middle old school before the new generation. It's you bought old school now. So then that is where we can have the big men or the old men. Let me just say old. More maybe a time bomb penny for no more time TV, almost time radio, ni TV, and they will come and enjoy their time. That will give us mileage to new audience. And so you ban the middle old school, new school, notice the Saminis and that one too will have another audience. And also for an event organizer, you separate because when you merge all of them, I said, oh, just scanning album. But when you do this, you get your own audience, you get your money down, you do the middle before you come and do the Generation Z. And sometimes, old school now, you get into a certain level of the old school. It's like listening to something on radio. Old school, and they're playing this beat by Hammer and this and that. Now all of a sudden, you're the kid in your beam. It puts you off.
Yeah, or switch in a way.
Yeah, so
and then with the old school, no, throughout the year, mense the Lumba perform with baby.
Yes.
And the nature champion perform with baby. And then the first day of the new year, they are putting these people together. Don't forget, there's somebody like that Lumba. Or that Lumba fan. I mean, some of the social media groups are young girls, young boys. What told that the Lumba nonyum word for word? Because that Lumba nonyum moyenka say truanty. Na young girls not know what happened. So what pair violence needs me too. Edu chua mouth.
Violence.
Violence.
Okay.
Young girls and boys have but violence of good thing. See, oh man, that Lumba nonyum no. Or you're right on point. Because I had done obo chu. New one day or phone a din some phone. In fact, phone a din some. I had done obo chu be. And you'll be what some nelo but the munyumia. Chede aseme pede ke chedi nyina owonyum numu. Asha na roba from A to Z owonyum numu. Into no or attract both the young and the new.
Yes.
You get it? Into say if you can have them alone, to the Zeal you can have them alone and still be able to pull the numbers. There shouldn't be a need to add the fresh
you see,
ones to
most of the event organizers they don't add them as a headliner.
But to while away the time.
Exactly. Because a new say no, be say legend nights they are working. Most of the legend nights I mean it's about just the top. If it's a match day, it's just a match day.
Just a match
if it's on the billboard. Just that during the program, no, you can't just to the timing because don't forget the old school now what kind of sano. And penny phone now who say what kind of sano. Come and see our former first president.
Our former president.
Jamming to a song, a first communal song. You see, you'll be amazed.
And with that
Yes.
or a
You'll be
little
amazed.
bit of an old school element to be
yeah,
Right now, look, we the favorite. Because say, Kofi Kenneth.
Kofi Kenneth,
Who first say, former president, first Kofi right now say, who's your favorite? It's Kofi Kenneth. What I say. So they try because they do all this investigation of people like Omupuli Omo.
Ansana.
Say, oh, because don't forget, say right now, no, if they go to parties, they jump to these people. So they try to bring them in, not to be on the billboard, no, or to headline them, no.
And it's also a form of introduction, as in
introduction.
when
yeah,
the time comes,
yes, because
and the old people are not there anymore. These people have already been indirectly introduced.
And I think
and
sometimes because if you are playing Dad Lumba, you add Kofi Kenneth, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
If you are playing Dad Lumba, you add Samini, it makes sense.
It makes sense. You
But
add
you
Kwabena.
It makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
But you can't play. Nobody should come on me on social media. You can't be playing Dad Lumba and add Black Sheriff.
oh, me who be kwada.
Them combination.
That is that. They don't make
Bob Marley war home, and Bob Marley and then the Black Sheriff fashion home.
Me who be kwada.
Yes,
All
that's
the
what I'm
legend
saying.
nights
So
na
I don't
me
know. Me person me say it's not just about maybe a new generation, the old generation, but the song type. And with what they did with the Legends nights, now perfect.
Perfect. With
Kofi Kenneth will suit the main act.
Kwabena.
Kwesi
Yes.
Kwabena, and Sana Kwana.
But I think we should also have a typical Legends night.
A typical.
Dr. Pablo, those kind of
things
things are what is whiling
but
away
let's,
time.
our time is running out.
Be on stage for
Going forward, of course, we are still expecting. If Legend Night went on last year, not this year, Waba, it means 2024, 1st January, we would still expect. Just as last year, no, a different artist, only Lumba repeated.
It's business for them.
It's business for them.
Until
Let's see an artist that will be 2024.